In today's video, we're going to be discussing why Scorpion most likely will not be the main villain of Spider-Man freshman year. Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be covering the topic of why Scorpion will most likely not be the villain of Spider-Man freshman year. And I will also give you a few alternative options along with a link to my video that I fully did on villains in Spider-Man freshman year as well at the end of the video. But first, before we do get into that, if you are new around here on the channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and also make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you do not miss another video as soon as it gets uploaded to the channel, and you don't miss out on any Spider-Man freshman year videos and all news and updates from all of the movies, games, and shows. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So as you guys probably know, Michael Mando's Scorpion is a villain that has been rumored for MCU Spider-Man 4 ever since his appearance and post-credit scene in Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, what exactly is his role and significance to Spider-Man freshman year, and why does everyone think that he's going to be a villain? Now, the main reason everyone thinks he's going to be a villain is because of the post-credit scene for Spider-Man Homecoming, hinting that he had already faced Spider-Man, saying there are some boys on the outside that would really like to meet Spider-Man. Now, obviously, this was a direct reference to the formation of the Sinister Six, with Michael Keaton's Vulture and Michael Mando's Scorpion teaming up to create a team of 6 villains that would eventually take down Spider-Man, and that was what was set up at the end of Homecoming. Now, obviously, because Scorpion was teased to be the villain of Spider-Man Far From Home, this never ended up happening, with Mysterio being the villain for that film. However, some people went on to theorize that maybe this post-credit scene meant something different. Maybe it meant that Michael Mando's Scorpion was actually the villain of Spider-Man freshman year, and Scorpion had already showed up before Vulture. Now, while this could be true, there is a probable reason why it isn't. I think most people forget that Mac Gargan actually already showed up in Spider-Man Homecoming, and he got arrested at the end of the film, and that was him in prison from what he committed in Spider-Man Homecoming. He was actually a part of the boat ferry scene where they are on the Staten Island ferry, and Spider-Man does in fact take him down here with a bunch of other crooks that end up going to prison by the end of the movie. Now, obviously, because of this previous scene in Spider-Man Homecoming with Scorpion already being in jail, that sets him up for a villain of the future, and potentially even MCU Spider-Man 4. And it's also rumored that he is also meant to appear in MCU Spider-Man 4, as he was a villain that was set up to appear but never actually did. And also, with the inclusion of what looks like the symbiote in MCU Spider-Man 4, we could potentially see a Scorpion-Venom hybrid that we've also seen in the comics before as well. However, I do not think that he will be included within Spider-Man freshman year, as one, Scorpion is on the same power level as Vulture, meaning that he would have already fought someone on that same level, which wouldn't make much sense going into Spider-Man's experience when it came to Civil War and him starting out as Spider-Man. And also, number 2, like I did say, Michael Mando's Scorpion was already jailed in that scene in Spider-Man Homecoming, which rules out the possibility of him being a villain in freshman year. But there still is a possibility of Scorpion having some involvement within Spider-Man freshman year. Instead of it being Scorpion, it could have actually been just Mac Gargan. Now, this is one of the options that I discussed in my villains video that I did for Spider-Man freshman year, but I'll briefly go over it here. So basically, my idea was that even though Scorpion has been set up to be a future villain within the MCU, Mac Gargan could have showed up in Spider-Man freshman year just as an ordinary crook, and then that, paired with the fact that he got taken out in Spider-Man Homecoming, could fuel his anger and resentment towards Spider-Man even more, making his appearance in the MCU as Scorpion even more grand. But like I did say, Scorpion will not show up as the actual villain in freshman year, and that is why. You've just got to remember that that scene in Homecoming completely rules out Scorpion showing up in Spider-Man freshman year. Some other villains, though, that could show up in freshman year are people like Hammerhead, potentially Kingpin, potentially someone like Tombstone, and this is because obviously Spider-Man is going to be dealing with street level crime and thugs, and those are the big mob boss villains that would be at Spider-Man's power level at that point in his career. But if you do want to watch a full video where I discuss multiple villains in depth and talk about why they could potentially be the main villain of Spider-Man freshman year, then make sure to click the eye icon at the top of the screen, or go in the video description down below and I'll leave a link there as well. But if you can't find it there, or that doesn't work or whatever, then just go onto the channel and you'll be able to flick through my uploads and it'll be there as well. But with that being said, what do you guys think in the comment section down below? Do you think Mac Gargan could actually show up as just a crook in Spider-Man Freshman Year? And what villain do you think will be the main villain of Spider-Man Freshman Year? With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like I did say at the start of the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that notification bell so you do not miss another video as soon as it gets put out on the channel. You'll be one of the first ones to keep in the loop with all of the news when it comes to Spider-Man, with the games, the shows, and the movies. And we also do fan fictions on the channel as well, so if you are interested in continuing lost stories or pre-writes to stories that are yet to come out, then make sure to hit that subscribe button once again as well. And also, if you are interested in superhero-based designs and really high-quality clothing, then make sure to check out I Am Superhero. I have left a link in the description down below. It's basically a clothing website that does all types of superhero designs from Spider-Man, Batman, and many more of your favorite superheroes, and it's really good high-quality clothing. And you know, if you want to wear it to the gym, or if you want to wear it out and about, or even with your friends, you can, and it's really cool, so make sure to go and check it out. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.